Welcome to the end of Project JEE. This video marks the end of the chapter of my life which was dedicated towards JEE prep. This is Project JEE.
Hey there, I'm Arab. Now you might be wondering, what's going on? Why am I on this channel? And what happened to Civil? So basically, Civil started as a self-improvement channel, and eventually down the timeline, he stumbled onto the dumpster fire of the internet that is called the fucking JEE space. The JEE space is alright. It's alright, okay? I'm gonna put my hands up, it's alright, okay? But for some people, it paints the illusion that like you need to go for the best stuff, okay? Like the highest universities you can possibly think of. So for Civil, it was IIT Bombay. And I don't think he would have taken anything less than that for like his path of success. Now that you're on this path of success, of course, you're gonna have to work for it. And he started studying every day, intense daily routines, studying for 16 hours a day, which, all of us did study, but I've never seen anyone study that much in a single day. A lot of people do it, but that's, they're being responsible with their health while they're studying. It's not like they're putting aside like sleep, health, and like important things to their life, and not just like putting it aside to study. And even though he sacrificed so many things, like इतने सारे like सो रहा नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा, उतना ज़्यादा accomplish भी नहीं कर पाया. Like at the end of the day, he wasn't really scoring as much as you think you would when you study for 16 hours a day, which led to even more sleep sacrificing, which is, in turn to leading his health towards, and it just kind of spiraled out of control in general. After all of this bull crap that was him ruining his health and studying for so many hours every day and still not getting anything, he set a challenge. The challenge, 1,000 hours in 75 days. And it was kind of a result of him procrastinating a lot, so he wanted to fix that as well. So 1,000 hours in 75 days, it's not unheard of, but it's definitely not realistic for a lot of people. And about 3 days into the challenge, he fell sick because of all the Red Bulls he was drinking, because one day the stress got to him and he just kind of sat quietly in his balcony and just drank I think the number everyone's talking is like 7 Red Bulls in like literally one sitting, which is not healthy for you at all. But some people say it goes to up to 11. Now I'm not gonna argue with it about it, because Red Bull wasn't the only thing he was drinking. He also drank a lot of Sting. Now I don't know what Sting is, but he did drink that apparently. We got a call from a mutual friend of ours, and we were told to rush over to his house immediately, like at that very moment, because I assume he was talking to him, and then he saw his behavior patterns and he was like, this guy's not okay, you need to go check on him. When we got to his house, like we couldn't go at that night because it was raining really badly, and I think you could see it in the I Quit JEE prep video, like you could see it was really badly raining, or maybe I'm like misremembering, either way. So we ended up going to his house the very next day after that, and well, everything seemed normal. He was acting casual, chill. We said, yo, he said, what's up? It's usual homie talk. Okay, so we sat down and we started talking about stuff you normally talk about. And then that's when we started noticing some stuff that's kind of a bit off. Like, he suddenly started talking to the TV. So we are like, okay, something is off. And then he drops the actual bombshell on us. He just looks at us, stone face like this. Like, how he looks in his normal videos when he's like not laughing or anything and being a mogger. He said, it's all over now. I'm laying in my coffin. You guys should join me. Now, that is crazy to say, because we are like, 16, 17, okay? You can't nobody is in a phase of life where they want to enter their coffin at the age of 17. It's kind of messed up. You should go to a doctor if you do that. And we started paying him more and more visits after that, because, something's definitely wrong with him. So we go to his house more often. We used to hang out a bit more because we need to spend time with him to make sure his mental health is okay. And along with his physical health too, but I think the mental health prospect is way more important, because that's literally like directly proportional to your physical health is your mental health, because if your mental health is good, then you can work on your physical health. But unfortunately, even though we did put a lot of effort and time into it, we all did kind of get busy, and one day it got really bad. And it got so bad that he had to go to the hospital. And he had to be hospitalized due to heart palpitations for about a month. Later on, when he came back and he started talking to us, he became like totally robotic, no expressions, no emotions, no nothing. He eventually did get better, but this ruined all of the potential out of him. Like, no hope in any of his future endeavors for like at least 6 months. It still does affect him to this day, and he's still ongoing with antipsychotics. And by God's grace, he's much better now. and I'll hand the pen to the civil.
Yo guys, Civil this side. I've been gone for approximately a year now, and I'm pretty sure Rob did a pretty good job explaining why I was gone and everything that happened. And there's a lot of questions that have been left unanswered. And the number one question is probably how did I do in JEE? So to put it blankly, I failed pretty badly because of course my health was completely shit and I wasn't sleeping properly. I chugged Red Bulls and everything, which is completely my fault honestly, because I should have looked after myself. If I looked after myself, I could be here saying I cracked JEE, but I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm gonna be totally accountable. It's completely my fault. I failed JEE. I will not be telling you the percentile, but just know I failed pretty miserably. Even though I failed JEE, I realize it's not the end of the world. It is not all over. ऐसा फील होता कि JEE फेल हो गए तो पूरी जिंदगी खत्म हो गई, but that's completely not true. जिंदगी अभी शुरू हुई bro. Like you're more than a percentile, and this is not just scope like saying oh yeah JEE doesn't matter bro, just focus on this and that and this and that. It's like it does matter kind of, क्योंकि अच्छा स्कोर आया तो JEE में you get into a good college. मगर ऐसा नहीं है कि it is all over. भाई देखो, एजुकेशन से हटके भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो कर सकते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली एजुकेशन एक पाथ है. इट इज़ वन ऑफ द पाथ्स बट इट इज़ नॉट द ओनली पाथ. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम डूइंग यूट्यूब, राइट? यूट्यूब इज माय पाथ. आई चोज दिस पाथ व्हेन आई वाज लाइक 15-14. So don't beat yourself over it too much if you fail JEE. I failed JEE myself, so I can kind of relate to how you feel right now. I felt like completely shit. ऐसा like शर्म आ रही थी बाबा के सामने सूरत दिखाने के लिए, like JEE fail हो गए बाद. So right, college. You're probably wondering which college I'm getting into. So I did get accepted into Geetam, Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management. I wrote their entrance exam and I qualified. So I have Geetam as the option. But we decided that Geetam was not worth the amount they were asking for, like the tuition fees. So we were trying to get into MJ. So if you don't know what MJ SET is the top minority college in Hyderabad for Muslims. And they said they'll let us know if I got in by 5th of this month. So I'll update you if I get in or not. Or else I'll have to take a drop, which is completely fine in my opinion. I know it's quite late to start a drop because most people already started their drop year. And there's only like 6 months left for JEE. I'll probably document my drop year journey if I do not get into MJ. If I get into MJ, I'll distance myself away from the JEE space because it's pretty much the dumpster fire of the internet, as Rob had said. So if I get into MJ, I'll start studying for GATE, and Project GATE will be birth. I'll have 4 years to prepare for GATE, which is way more than enough time if I'm being totally honest. भाई कॉलेज लाइफ एंजॉय भी करना है, ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली पूरा टाइम पढ़ते हुए बैठ गया. आई वांट टू सोशलाइज, आई वांट टू मेक न्यू फ्रेंड्स, पूरा फेस्ट में जाना है. और मेरा एक गोल है कॉलेज में जाते ही, like 4 goals no 4 goals if I get into college. Okay, number 1 is become the most popular guy in college, like हर कोई जानता सिविल कौन है. The second one is to get into proper shape, like I want to get fit. As you can see, like I've gained a bit of fat, so I have to lose the fat, I have to gain muscle and everything like that, which I am working on. The third thing is doing good on YouTube. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers by the time I'm 20. I'll turn 18 next month, 28 July, like in less than a month. So by the time I'm 20, I want to have a channel with 100,000 subscribers. And also I want to do good in my academics, like GATE and general college academics. I want to maintain a good CGPA. So other than that, you might be wondering what I'm doing with my time as of current. Well, first and foremost, I'm hitting the gym. I'm getting muscular. I already noticed some gains on my traps and my chest. Like you can see, like my chest looks fuller than it did before. I'm losing fat as well. I lost like 2-3 kilos of fat already. And other than that, I'm just learning the basics of coding. So when I get into college, like the classes, I won't be completely clueless. Like I'm gonna take CSE, right? Most preferably CSE. So I won't be completely clueless ki kya ho raha hai ye class mein. Like I already know this like basics. This time I'm here to stay. I won't leave randomly again like I did last time. I'm also seeking therapy like nowadays because like my mental health and shit like that. Main reason I left was because like my comments were filled with people who hate me, which I don't get. Like if you're someone who hates me, can you like let me know in the comment why you hate me? Because I'm genuinely curious. What is it about civilized ki itna hate milta? Other than that, I'm uploading reels on Instagram, so you should go follow my Instagram account, civilized.legend. Uspe मैं fat loss journey document कर रहा हूँ, so you can go ahead and follow that. I'll be pretty active there, so you can DM me as well if you want to talk to me. I actually did barbecue with my friends like yesterday. We were cooking lamb leg and some mutton, so it was a very nice experience. We burned the mutton. We couldn't tell if it was like charcoal on skewers instead of like the meat, because that's how black the meat got. But it was a nice experience. Other than that, भाई मैं रोज फुटबॉल खेल रहा हूँ, like matches, like लगातार matches आ रहे फुटबॉल के. Of course I'm going. उसकी वजह से I think my fat loss journey is also like speeding up. My legs are dead though, क्योंकि इतना सारा वर्कआउट करे बाद like running, cardio and everything. उससे हट के मैं डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट करने भी गया था. डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट क्योंकि मेरी हेयर लाइन यहाँ देख रहे भाई, लाइक रिसीडोरी काइंड ऑफ, तो उसके वास्ते गया था. और थोड़ा स्किन भी लाइक दिख रहा ना, लाइक काइंड ऑफ एक्ने, तो उसकी वजह से मैं डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट गया था. लाइक प्रिस्क्रिप्शन है मेरे पास, खाली चीज़ें खरीदना है. एंड या दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम मी. आई विल अपडेट यू ऑन इफ आई गेट इनटू MJ. If I get into MJ, that's completely perfect. I'll be happy with the college. I won't take a partial drop. मगर अगर MJ में नहीं मिल रहा बोले तो मैनेजमेंट कोटा से, ऑफ कोर्स मिलता है मैनेजमेंट कोटा से, मगर बात ये है कि लाइक कम डोनेशन के साथ मिलना. बहुत ज़्यादा पूछ लिए बोले तो लाइक वी कैंट अफोर्ड दैट. So yeah, that's all from me today. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.